what it's all about. Now you know. So we're going to do yoga, and we're going to we're going to jump around and hop around and have some fun. All right? Sound like a plan? Does that sound like a plan? Let's do it. So we still got a couple minutes before we start. I did hear that some people were going to show up today, so we'll see if they show up. But either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me because we have you. That's right. You guys, how are you? All right, so we're officially live. It's Thursday morning, 9 a.m. here on the West Coast. Today, Thursdays have become yoga and high intensity interval training. So basically, what that means is we'll go through a little flow and then we'll do some squats. And today I thought we could follow a little time schedule to get the heart rate going. Oh, I totally forgot. Speaking of heart rate, I forgot my heart rate monitor. It's not in here. Oh no. Oh well. That's all right. Not a big deal. So, is it sounding okay? Let's see. Heart rate. I forgot my heart rate monitor. Oh yeah. Okay, good. So that's what we'll do, and if people come and join us, they'll come and join us, and if not, that's okay too. Shut the front door. Shut that front door. Whoa. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Let's see, do I need some blocks? We don't need blocks today. So today, I just want to make a comment on something I said the other day that my friend lovingly corrected me about. So I said something like, something about the coronavirus, and I was like, you're more likely to get killed by a car accident or something like that. And he goes, that's not right, Ted. He goes, you can't say, that's a false statement. So, of course, I had to look, and I said, really? And so he said, yeah, man. So I think 2017, 38,000 people died in the U.S. of a car accident. We're already at like 120,000 for the virus. So he's correct. I was mistaken. I just want to say that I'm sorry for giving you bad information, right? Obviously, you know, we have to take it seriously, which, you know, we are. Obviously, there's nobody here, so I'm fine, healthy. And you should be healthy too, and stay healthy too. So I apologize for making any false statements. And you should protect yourself, and you should wear a mask and protect others, to protect others as well if you're going out there. So, you know, on one side of it, don't be cavalier, right? We're going to have to live with this for a while. But on the other side, make sure that you do protect yourself and others, right? But ultimately, we want to just be strong and healthy as much as we can. I think that's the most important thing. So what do you do to keep yourself strong and healthy? Well, one thing that I do is exercise, right? So, so that's what we're going to do today. Oh, hey there. How's it going? Hey. I'm just talking to my cameras here. I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to the people out there. Actually, I was apologizing. Yeah, right, exactly. Right. There, everybody here is on time, you guys. No, I was just saying, because Greg actually said to me, he goes, dude, you said something the other day in your video that was actually not correct, because I said something like, you know, you'd be more likely to, you know, die from a car crash than from the coronavirus. And he's like, yeah, that's not correct. So, so I'm apologizing. I'm in the middle of an apology. And apparently 38,000 people die on an annual basis from car crashes. and we're already up to like 120,000 in 6 months, right? So that's a bigger deal. So I was just letting people know that it's important to stay safe and stay healthy. Keep your distance, right? Wear a mask when you need to. And that's good. So today, welcome, you guys. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Today is HIIT yoga, right? So today we're going to do some yoga and then hop around and jump around a little bit. All right? So a little bit of plyo mixed in with yoga. Sound like a plan? Those of you that are at home, you know that we do these on a donation basis, and so obviously we're reopened, but as you can see, it's a slow process to reopening here. So if you can pay for your class, that would be fantastic. We would appreciate it. 5pointyoga.com. There's a few different ways to do it, or you could just Venmo me directly, which all goes to the business, and that's at Teddy McDonald. So we appreciate your support for sure, and of course support your local businesses as well, because it's going to be a long recovery. As we can see, it's going to be a long recovery. And thank you for showing up. And you guys ready? We're going to jump around and hop around. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I know how it's going to go. Palms together, eyes closed, relax the shoulders, start breathing in and out of the nose. Let the top of the head float up, let the shoulders drop down. Take a moment, set your intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen. And drop your head over to the left side, nice easy neck stretch. And then switch sides. Good, and then drop the arms, make a few circles with the head, one direction. Opposite direction. Someone commented on my yawning. She's like, I love the yawns. Listen, when you got little kids, it's okay to yawn once in a while. Last night, I slept through the night. Actually, I got an 88 on my readiness score, and or an 88 on my sleep score, 83 on my readiness score. Readiness is overall, so it looks at your sleep, it looks at your heart rate, it looks at your heart rate variability, and it kind of mixes it all together, how much time you slept and all this. Back to the center, shoulder rolls forward and back. Yeah, we can have an Oura Ring lesson. It all comes from the ring. Yeah, in fact, you know, the NBA is starting back up again, and every player is getting an Oura Ring, because Oura did a study, and they were tracking people to see if any of the data would give them a little bit of a precursor, like a cue to whether someone would get sick. So they did a COVID-19 in conjunction with University of San Francisco, UCSF. Arms up, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms to the ceiling, stretch. So I assume I don't know what the results are of that study, because they started it pretty early on. They just like put it on your app, and they were like, if you want to join the study. And I said, I'm not so into being a statistic, even though I'm already a statistic, but having the ring. Yeah. So, but I thought, I don't know if I want to be part of that. But anyway, so a lot of people did apparently, and there's good information apparently out there. I don't know. Folded one side, stretch. We'll see. I think it, who knows, because we don't, whether it's you're asymptomatic or what, who knows, right? So I don't know if there'll be any signs, switch sides, but it's a good marketing thing for Oura Ring. Good, back to the center, lean back, take a big inhale. And fold down, forward, exhale, hang forward, stretch. Hang forward here and stretch. Dropping the head down. You can grab the elbows. You can bend the knees slightly. Good, smooth, even breaths in and out of the nose. Clasp the hands back behind you from there. Interlace the fingertips. Stretch the shoulders. Good, softening the shoulders, one more breath. And then release the arms. Let's do a little leg stretch, so go ahead and take the feet wider than your mat. Bend over to your right side, inner thigh stretch on the left here. Breathe. If anybody did yesterday's class, I'd be curious to know how your shoulders feel today. We did a shoulder-focused class yesterday. Yeah. Good. Switch sides, same thing. Good. Back again, first side. We'll add a little twist. So lengthen the upper body up, turn and twist up, right arm up, breathe. Drop that arm behind the back, lengthen the upper body, turn and twist a little more, a couple breaths. And then switch it, release. Other side, lengthen the upper body, turn and twist. Same thing. Good. And then back around, lengthen the upper body, turn and twist. Good, one more breath. And then back to the center. Walk the feet in just a little bit. Heels in, toes out, forearms to the thighs, sink down, press the knees wide. Let's see, what class is this today? So Monday was 85, Tuesday 86, 87, today's 88 classes. It's crazy. 88 classes, you guys. I was thinking about, you know, if I ever decide to stop doing this, which I don't know that I will, but if I ever decide to stop, I'm going to feel so lonely. I'm going to be like, what am I going to do now? Back to the center, push the knees wide, stretch. Yeah, exactly. Straighten the legs, press the legs straight, feet together. It's funny, Madison and I have been doing French lessons with Duolingo. Go ahead and roll all the way up. And so we have a streak. We have a streak going. It's like 22 days or something like that. Arms up, inhale. Fold down, forward, exhale.
It's amazingly effective, the streak thing. Like, I do it too. I'm on 120 days.
Is that right? Halfway up, nice step back. Yeah. I mean, especially when it's only 5 minutes, right? You're like, we have to do it. We're going to lose our streak. You're going to lose your streak. Yeah, totally. All right. Let's do a few push-ups. Abdomen strong, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Press back up, plank. Halfway down, chaturanga. Push back up. Plank. Halfway. Press up. halfway, press up. One more, halfway, push up, and then all the way to the mat. Easy back bend, lift up, shoulders pull down the spine, drop the chin, lengthen the back of the neck, and then turn the head to your left, easy neck stretch. Good, and then switch back, other side. Good. Back to the center, one more inhale. Lift up a little taller. And then child's pose for a moment, child's pose. Stretching. And downward facing dog from there. Come on up, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, press the right heel down. Give it a nice big stretch. So I sent a text to, I think it was, I think Drew and Erica sent me and Debbie a text about that the oldest yoga teacher switched legs. Tao portion, yeah. So she died, so she's dead now, but she died at 101. So she taught yoga until she died, right? But I threw out a challenge, and I said, all right, how about we all commit, and so you guys would be part of this, and anybody watching could be part of this challenge. Let's all commit to running or hiking or walking a half marathon trail race when we're 100 years old. I mean, like, that's a goal. Yeah, right, exactly right. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? Straighten both legs, come up on the toes, and then we can do it. I initially said, and then we'll do it every 5 years moving forward, but there's no reason not to do it every year, right? And I feel like a half marathon, a marathon might be too much. Arms all the way up. But a half marathon, it's like, even if you hiked it, you could take 3 hours to 4 hours to like hike and, a nice little trail run. Trails are softer for your body, so, when you're old and decrepit, at least you can, the ground is a little softer. Yeah, exactly right. Listen, right? We used poles up Kilimanjaro, right? So that's not so bad. Arms up, inhale.
If I can use poles up.
Fold forward, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step or hop back. Easy option all the way to the mat, and then lift up. I don't want to be out there alone, people, so get your shit together. Exactly right. Palms flat, breath smooth, lift the tailbone, breathe deeply.
Retirement place, and when they have dinner there, or not during that, of course, they often into the dining room, and it's like the parade of walkers.
Oh God, I'm sure. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Halfway up, inhale. How old is she?
85.
85.
She doesn't have one.
All the way up. She doesn't have a walker. That's good. Yeah, I didn't realize this. I learned this. Sun salutation A, again, 2 more cycles. In order to be classified disabled, you have to be unable to walk 100 yards on your own without assistance. So without a walker or a cane, or 100 yards or 100 meters, whatever I read. There's a great study, those of you that are interested in, living a healthy, long life, called the 90+ study. Up on the toes again, walk or hop forward. Extend as you inhale, look forward, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. And basically, there are a few things that So they're called the oldest old, right? Arms up again, inhale, and fold down forward, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So obviously, don't smoke, right? That's the thing. You'll die early if you smoke. Right leg up behind you. Lift it up. Exercise was the key thing. Vitamins and diet was really not the thing, didn't show. So this whole study happened because there was a retirement community down in Orange County near Irvine, and I'm totally, Leisure World. Have you heard about this? Yeah. Oh yeah, shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, and lift it back and up. And they even show a commercial, so I saw this little spot on 60 Minutes. Knee to your left side. You can totally Google it and check it out. 90 plus study, 60 minutes. And they did two, lift the leg back and up and all the way forward. They did two segments. They did one about Alzheimer's and dementia and the mind, and then they did the other one about lifestyle stuff. Straighten the leg, flex the foot. It was crazy. So Leisure World was a place that, I mean, the commercial was unbelievable. It was like, it was a place to go if you're 52 and older. And I told you that, right? Yeah, that's right. I mean, and I thought, holy shizer. This is a family-friendly show. I shouldn't curse. But I thought, wow, 1985, 52 was like retirement, you know. So that was where people went to spend the rest of their days, at Leisure World. 52 and over. I thought, wow. Couple more here. Anyway, so they got all this information, turn the back foot flat from all those people. Lifestyle, you know, diet, exercise, sleep, habits, coffee drinking, wine drinking, all this kind of stuff. And then that place became, you know, a city now. I don't know what the name of the city is now, but it's like a real community now and like a real live town. And Leisure World no longer exists, but they had all that data. So they found it, this doctor, I think at UC Irvine, interlace the fingers back, lift the heart up, draw the shoulders back and down, take a big inhale, lift up, and fold down as you exhale. So this doctor found all this data and they figured out what things would, because most of the people were dead, but they found something like 1,400 people that they interviewed, and they figured they would be in their 90s by this time, right? If this is going back, whatever, 30 years ago, 35 years ago. One more breath, and then come on back up. And the main takeaways were exercise. Like, you could see this one woman driving around her Volkswagen Bug, and she was like, I go for my walk every day. And she was, you know, every single day she would go out for a nice brisk 60-minute walk, left leg up. Hold it up there, breathe. But the fascinating thing was diet didn't matter. You know, it was, you know, whether or not you had sugar, that was one thing, right? Because everybody's like, oh, sugar's the devil. Not saying to go out, sugar's probably the devil right now, but shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, because it's different. Sugar now is different than it was back then. Lift it, and then now it's high fructose corn syrup. Over to the side, backing up, and then over to the left. But anyway, for them, you know, it didn't matter if you had sweets or not. It didn't matter if you took vitamins or not. It didn't extend your life. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for supplements for sure, but you know, part of the issue is you're taking something, A, from an industry that's unregulated, so you don't know if it's really what it says it is, but B, unless you're tracking it, it's just like coronavirus tests. You get a test and then you go walk past somebody who coughs on you, and you know, or near you, and then you know, you're like, oh, I'm negative. Meanwhile, you're walking around as an asymptomatic carrier a day after you got a test, you know. So unless you're doing this contact tracing, turn the back foot flat. I don't know, the tests are really unnecessary, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's not a fact. That's just my opinion. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. If you feel fine, I don't think there's any reason to get a test. But anyway, what's that?
Plus there's fewer cases that way.
That's, yeah, right, exactly right. Exactly right, yes, that's right. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips. Lift the upper body up, pull the shoulders back, take a big inhale. And then fold down as you exhale, stretch. But a couple of interesting things back to the 90+ study was a cup of coffee, really 1 to 3 cups basically was, helped you live longer. And then a glass or 2 of wine or alcohol of some sort also. But they dug deeper into that. Come on, back up, Warrior One. And they said, that the alcohol thing was really more about socializing and having a community. And, people will sit around and, most people don't drink alone. Most people will say, hey, come have a glass of wine. And then it was the social thing really more. So have a community, have a purpose, maybe have a drink or not, maybe have some coffee or not, and exercise. I think those are the main things. Purpose was a big one for sure. All right, up on the toes again, walk or hop forward. Extend as you inhale, look forward. Fold as you exhale, stretch. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. We're gonna do lots of squatting today, so let's go ahead and just sink in a little bit. Take a couple breaths. We won't do our normal 30-second hold. Take one more inhale. And then stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. Big full breath. And back to chair, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step or hop back, exhale. Chaturanga, we'll do 3 rounds here. Inhale up, shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, right leg first, take it up behind you. Bring it forward. Warrior One, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Left up and back, left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior One, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Inhale, exhale. Oh, I heard about Viewpoint. Did you hear, Kathy? No. So apparently they're doing like 3 groups, Group A, Group B, and Group C. So you'll go in for like a day or 2, and then you'll learn virtually. Oh, wow. And then they're actually doing a complete virtual from like December to March, like during flu season. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Halfway up and fold. Chair pose from there, inhale. I wonder what they're gonna do, or schools are gonna do, stand about sporting events. Back to chair, inhale. There's already practicing, like lacrosse practice is happening across the street from my house. Chair pose, fold down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. This is round 2. Down dog, right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior One, reach up, stretch. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior One. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. Good, again, up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there, inhale. Stand up, hands together at the heart, exhale. Full breath. And then we'll do one more round and we'll start some fun hopping around. Chair pose. Fold as you exhale. Halfway up. Inhale, step or jump back, exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Right leg first, take it up behind you. Bring it forward. Warrior One, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, abdomen strong, lower, upward facing dog, down dog, left side, take it up, bring it forward, warrior one, reach up, inhale, hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower, upward facing dog, down dog, very good. Go ahead and just walk the feet about halfway forward onto your mat. Come halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale, and then all the way up as you inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. Another yawn for you. So this time, one thing that I do with these training sessions is we'll do a cardio training session. So I don't know, Kathy, if you've done this before, but essentially we're going to do 4 different leg exercises. The first one is going to be squat and then up on the toes, squat, up on the toes, right? And we'll go 45 seconds and then take a 30-second break. The following one is going to be 5 times squat like this, jump, 5 times squat like that. We'll do that for 45 seconds. Typically gets us to about 50, and then we'll take a 30-second break. And then the 4th one we'll do super skater, which looks like this. This is kind of the easy way to do it, but then it's down and up if you can. We'll do 25 seconds on each side. I'll explain these again during the break. But then the final one we'll do, I think we should do a reverse lunge. So the reverse lunge is kind of squatting down here and then one leg back, other leg back, and you can always add a little twist and twist, right? And twist some more core. Got it? Okay. All right, let's do it. Everybody at home, here we go. So 45 seconds, I got my trusty little stopwatch. Do the best you can. If you need to stop early, stop early. Squatting down, feet about 45 degrees. Ready, set, go. And it's no rush. 1, 2, it doesn't matter really how many you do, I'm just counting. Up on the toes, head up, butt down. 10. It's 10 so far, 20 seconds. 30 seconds. I totally lost count. That's why we have a watch. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 30-second break, a couple breaths. So the next one, you're going to turn 45 degrees. You're going to squat low like this 5 times, and then you're going to jump, squat low 5 times, jump back. Got it? Starting in 5, 4, 3, abdomen strong, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, 3, these are about 1 per second. 5, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 2, 3, 4, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And jump, abdomen strong. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's exactly 47 seconds. 30-second break. And the next one is what's called super skater. All stolen from P90X, Tony Horton. With permission. Down, up, not yet. So we'll start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Down, so probably about 15 to 20 of these. 2, if you can, you stay balanced the whole time. 3, 4, as you bring that knee up. 5, 6, whoa, 7. It's fine to touch, but the idea is eventually not to touch. 9, 10. Oh, I totally lost count here. Yeah, that's it. So now, I didn't lose count. 5-second break, 10-second break in between sides, and then we start again. 3, 2, 1, begin. So down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's about that standing leg. Bend it, straighten, bend, straighten, and lift. Straighten, straighten, straighten. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Good. 30-second break. So typically these, I don't know, have you done this ever before? No? So basically it's like four leg exercises, 2 arm exercises, 2 ab exercises. That's what we do. And then repeat.
How many times?
760. No. All right. Yeah. Come. Squat. Here's your reverse lunge. 45 seconds. 1, 2, 3. You can add the twists. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We got 15 seconds to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. So that's it for legs. Now we go right down to abs, arms, push-ups. Regular push-ups for 30 seconds. Go ahead and come down, take a few breaths. And we gotta start them in 15 seconds. You could do these with your knees down. You could do them with the legs straight. You could do half and half. I'm gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. I find that you can build a little bit more strength if you lengthen the amount of time that you do whatever it is that you're choosing to do. So building more endurance. 10 more seconds. And done. Good. 30-second break. You can go to downward facing dog. Let's stretch the legs. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a big stretch. Feel it on the back of the legs. Switch sides. Stretch. Good. Now chaturanga. So this one here, drop to the knees, chaturanga push-ups, like in yoga. You know, your elbows are back. They're a lot harder. It's all triceps. You can do them on your knees or have the legs straight. We'll start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, for 30 seconds. 2, 1, begin. It's hard. Take breaks if you need to. Ten seconds. Yeah, groups of 3 by the time I'm getting to the end here. 1, 2, done. Good. Very nice. All to the back. I'm gonna need a towel. You guys brought one. I have to get one. Onto the back, we do leg climbs. So these are abs. I'll just take that. I'll just move it for a second. Stand by. Pause. All right, so leg climbs. You got one leg up, and then you climb up the leg, touch the foot, and then go back down. We'll do 20 on each side. Ready, set, go. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, 4. You can use your arms to pull. 8, 20, 21, 22. Oh, I said 20, sorry. Switch legs, same thing, 20 times. And this will count as number 1 and number 2 for our legs. Ready, set, go. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't strain the neck. 6. So if you're coming up, keep the chin down. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Child's pose. Sure. You can grab a towel. It's amazing what 72 degrees to me is like the perfect temperature. Isn't that room temperature? What is the common room temperature? 72 degrees. But it makes you sweat when you move around a little bit. All right, you guys, downward facing dog from there. Come on up, tuck the toes. We're gonna move into a little yoga sequence. So from here, right leg up. When you're ready, bring it all the way forward. Turn the back foot flat, come to warrior 1. And then this time, push the front leg straight right away. Hands to the waist, step the back foot closer, angle it forward. And then you just grab the elbows back behind you. If you're more flexible, palms together, reverse namaste, stretching the hamstrings. So lift up nice and tall, fold down. We're gonna take this into our hamstrings first, and then up to warrior 3 and half moon, reverse half moon. But breathe and soften. So if your heart's still beating fast, then just soften into this relaxing stretch. If you have some heat that you just built up from the jumping around, then same thing. Use that heat to kind of sink into a little bit more deep stretch. One more breath here, stretching. Then just release the arms. Step forward, lift the back leg up. So you're supporting your upper body first with the hands, standing on your right leg. Lift the left leg. Think about the left hip. Then I want you to start to open that left hip, right? Opening up the left hip, driving that back leg back, stacking that hip on top of your left hip on top of the right hip. Breathe deep, turn up, breath smooth. Lift that back leg. If you want to bend the back leg and reach for the foot and stretch, yep, you can do that. That would be totally fine. Get a little chapasana there. Breathe. Good. Leg back, arm up. Take a big inhale, and then slowly, hands down. Pause for a moment. If your leg is fatigued, or either way, you could just bend the knees, kind of let the hips sort of reset there a bit. And then left hand stays down, right arm turns up. Breathe. Driving the back leg back, lengthen the upper body, twisting half moon, or in Sanskrit, for those of you that are interested, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Lengthen up, turn up and twist. Madison is so cute. She got the rolling the R's, because now she's learning a little Spanish too. So you're doing numbers. 14. She couldn't do it for a little while. Now she like gets this proud smile over her and she does it. It's funny. One more inhale, lift up and twist. And then drop it all. Hands and feet. Shake out that right leg. A little stretch, a little squat. So go ahead and drop the hips down. Palms together into your squat. Take a few breaths. And you can just stay here and stretch for a moment, or if you want to move into crow, you can move into crow. Set the hands, lean forward, any variation you want. So you could take a headstand variation. We're all at different levels. If you wanted, you could drop the head, take the legs up, breathe. Bend the knees, and then down, straighten the arms and jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Nice job. Well done, ladies. Take a moment, bend your left leg, push the right heel down, give it a nice big stretch. And then we'll do the other side. Left leg up, bring it forward, turn the back foot, warrior one. Push the leg straight, hands to the waist. We are gonna do another round of some high intensity interval training. So we'll do this last little set here and then we'll go back to do 10 more minutes and then a closing stretch sequence. Lift up and fold down, forward stretch. Just to prepare yourselves mentally. When I started doing this kind of combo class, at first I did a couple exercises, but I thought, it's growing a little bit and people I think can handle a little more. So I was trying to get in I think this might be the first day I get in 2 full sets. Come halfway up and then step up. You could actually release the arms there, lengthen that upper body, hold and breathe. And then once you feel stable, lift that right hip up. So it's all about stacking that right hip up on top of the left. Right arm is up, breathing deeply. Good, then both hands down, pause for a moment, take a few breaths. You can bend both knees, let the hips kind of reset back in there. A little socket there. Right hand stays down, left arm turns up. Oh, we didn't do Chapasana on that side. Oops. That's your homework to go and do that on your own. Lengthen up, twist up, breathe deeply. Good, one more. Inhale, lift. All right, drop it in. Hands and feet. Shake out that left leg. Feet apart a little bit. Squat down again, same thing. I'll give you an alternative if you're not gonna do the arm balance. So if you wanna go back to crow pose, you can feel free to go back to crow, any variation. But if you feel like you want to just do a little stretch, left hand in front of the knee, right arm up. So you can do that, that's an option. And you can hold that for 5 breaths and then do the other side. All right, so if you want the arm balance, feel free. Here's your second chance to do the arm balance. Oh, one more breath. Good. Back to the center and then switch sides in that stretch. This stretch, yeah, that's a good one. Good, one more breath. Turn, back to the center. Good, you could still do the arm balance if you wanted to quickly. set the hands, jump back. Oh, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Go ahead and eventually get yourself back to downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the right leg, push the left heel down, big stretch, back of the leg. All right, here we go. So step halfway forward again, and then come all the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. So let's see, I think we got some time. 4 leg exercises. Let me start. It's pretty quick, 45 seconds. What was that? Is that 3 minutes plus 3, 4? It's basically 5 minutes here in legs. So, it's a little sweaty. Yeah, let's get a little more fresh air in here. So the first one's gonna be what's called leapfrog hops. So leapfrog hops essentially look like this, right? Squat, 1, 2, and then back, 3, 4, right? So we're gonna do those first. Of course, I opened the door and there's a big truck. And then the next thing will be similar to the super skater, but, well, actually, no, totally different. You're gonna do speed squats, so up, down like this. One leg will be forward, then we'll switch it and do the other leg forward. And then the final 2 are gonna be this, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then squat jacks, which is essentially from a squat to chair to squat to chair. All right, sound like a plan? A little bit more complicated. This is the more advanced. This is plyo 201, not plyo 101. Ready? So 2 forward, 2 back. That's the easiest thing to do. Ready? Squat down. Whoop, start my timer. Set, go. 1, 2, no rush. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we're probably going to get to 35 of these. 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 22, 24, head up, butt down, 26, 27, 28, that's 30 seconds, 30, 31, 32, 34, it's hurting about now, 5 more seconds, 1, 2, 3, done. Oh, all right. Yeah, the lower you go, the harder it is, just for your information. So 30-second break. The next one is speed squat. We're gonna do 25 seconds on each side, starting in 5 seconds. Ready? So these are like picking up a basketball, shooting it. Pick up the basketball, shoot it, like that. Ready? Wait, we'll give you an extra break. It's just because of my watch. It's the only reason. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. Remember which leg is forward because you're gonna switch in 25 seconds. 8, head up, butt down. Good, 5 more seconds. And done. Good. 10-second break, and then we switch legs. 3, 2, 1. 25 seconds. Other leg forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 seconds. 18, done, that's it. Nice work. It's typically, for your information, we do normally, like in a plyo routine, we'll do 4 blocks of these. And we're actually, I'm happy that we're getting in 2 blocks. It's great. So 2 more exercises. Next one is hard. So I would say stop at 30 seconds. If you need to stop at 30 seconds, I'll give you 15-second increments. Right? Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The modification is you look forward and you squat and step, squat and step, squat and step. Right? So you could do as many as you want. Well, you can't do as many as you want. You have to follow what I say. You have 45 seconds, but feel free to do them slow or modify. Ready, set, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. They go fast. 6, 7, 8. And if you get tired, just stop. Slow down. That's 15 seconds. Breathe. "30 seconds. Good. 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Woo. Nice work. Yeah, you'll feel this. If you're not used to doing these kind of moves, you'll definitely feel it.
Last time I did Jones once before on your Thursday class. I did Thursday afternoon, and I felt it till Sunday.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving. For sure. The first time I did this, the routine, so the Tony's routine traditionally, we used to do it at his house Mondays. Now I think he does Wednesdays. It's 20 different exercises. And that's all you do. And it's like you take 2 or 3 minutes break. Yeah. Take 2 or 3 minutes break. He winds up chatting. It's like, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Tony. Not really. But anyway, and the first time I did it, I was sore until Friday. I did it Monday. I was sore until Friday. And I was like, wow, this is real. Yeah. And I've been doing it ever since for the last 14 years or whatever, you know.
Mondays, that's your Monday?
No. So I do it different days, but. So last one here, I know it's a longer break. What is this? Oh, Instagram's leaving. So those of you that are there, I'm just gonna restart it. I'll just do that. So let me end it. Stand by, you guys have a longer break. I'm gonna end the feed and then I'll restart the feed. Delete that. And then go back in. There we go. Good, so restarted. Hopefully you guys will find us because we're definitely not done. All right, last exercise from here to here. So it's a squat, chair. The easy thing to do is jumping jacks. 45 seconds of jumping jacks, which is not an insignificant amount. You know, yeah, exactly. All right. So here we go. Squat jacks, 45 seconds. This is hard, you guys. This is the hard, but this is the last leg exercise. Ready? Set, go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you don't have to touch the floor. If you wanted to, you could touch the floor. If you're feeling really good, palm the floor. All right, that's you can do that. Already at 15 seconds, third of the way done. Breathe, head up, butt down. Good, good. 30 seconds, 15 more. Five more seconds. And done. Well done, everybody. Nice job. That's something. We're losing time, so I think we'll skip the arms and abs just for time's sake, and we'll just go into a nice stretch. Be better to have since we did mostly. That's still more than I think I've done in any of these yoga plyo, yoga HIIT classes. So downward facing dog. And then pause, couple breaths. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, breathe. Switch sides, breathe. Good. Now right leg forward, right away. Drop the back knee down, straighten the front leg. First, lengthen the upper body, a little hamstring stretch here. Breathe. Of course, I wasn't tracking my workout today, so I forgot my heart rate monitor. Oh well. Oh well. Good. Now, come into pigeon prep first. A little pigeon prep here. So that right foot is about the middle of the mat, one hand on either side of the foot, lengthen the upper body, sink in a little, and breathe. By the way, I do have 5 sets of exercises that are on my YouTube channel. So if you're interested in doing that, I broke it up into 5 sets. Each set takes somewhere between 12 and 15 minutes. Good. Now pigeon pose. If you want it, let me know and I'll send you the link, but otherwise just find it on YouTube. Just a minute here. It's a little bit later, so we won't do that long. Stretch and breathe. It's fun to hop around. It's fun to jump around a little bit. I like it. It's been really humid here too lately, which is like, the humidity is just allowing you to just sweat right off the bat, which is great. Downward facing dog, we'll change sides. So first, step the left leg forward, drop the back knee, straighten that front leg, flex the foot, little hamstrings. Hamstring stretch first, breathe. Good. Bend that front leg. Pigeon prep first, so foot in the middle of the mat, drop the knee out to the side, lengthen the upper body up, scoot that back knee back, breathe. Yeah, in my opinion, all exercise, not all, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of, like if you're gonna do this kind of exercise, I think it's so worthwhile to have an extra 10 or 15 minutes to do like longer stretches and holds and stuff instead of just like pounding out a bunch of jumping. Like I love the yoga in addition. Now go ahead and scoot this back a little bit. Regular pigeon, just 1 minute. And then we'll go right into a nice little twist and Shavasana. Few more breaths. Come on right up from there. Go ahead and bring the legs forward. Shake them out for a second. We'll do a forward bend. We'll skip the shoulder stand, but let's just do a forward bend. Shake out the legs, flex the feet, reach the arms down forward. Nice, easy forward bend, 30 seconds. You can always stay here if you want. Well, actually, no, we're just going to twist and do Shavasana. We're not doing shoulder stand, so just for timing purposes. A few more breaths. Yeah, if you wanted to do shoulder stand, you can go ahead and do that maybe, and then do that right now if you wanted. Yeah, but if you're forward, just take 2 more breaths. And then slowly roll your way back, all the way back onto the back. Pull the right knee into the chest, give it a good squeeze in, couple breaths. And then twist to one side, a few breaths. Good. And then switch sides, same thing. Opposite leg in, pull it in, roll, twist. Good. Back to the center, Shavasana, final rest. Go ahead and have your feet about mat distance. Arms out to the side, eyes closed. We'll take just 2 or 3 minutes here. So take a deep inhale. And exhale. Totally, totally relax. Okay, go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Pause there, take a few breaths. And then bend the knees, roll to your right side. Take your time. Rolling to your right side, take a few breaths. And then make your way up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall. We'll do our final moment to close here. So sit up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, a few breaths in and out of the nose, reconnecting body, mind, breath, spirit, energy all together as one whole being. Bring the palms together at the heart. Take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Well done, you guys. Thank you very much for showing up. You at home, thank you very much for showing up, whether you did now or sometime in the future. I appreciate it. If you can, we are grateful for your support. Otherwise, totally free for you to do. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow, Friday. And we won't be doing that.